All right, we are live with part two. This is Sean, and I'm here with Zeg,
Hello.
and we are doing part two of Alcaras vs. Nicknight, Carthage and Babylonia. We got some spicy happenings going on right here. Let me post this so that the rest of Discord can come watch us.
And just for the sake of the stream, I wanted to point out that I missed this at the end of the last game. But Babylon lost their leader, I think, 2 turns ago. And they got a 1-turn regent that just happened to be this tactician general that was on that Akkadian archer. So we had this onager getting stunned for just this 1 turn before the heir took over, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Yeah, definitely gave him enough decisiveness to come in here knowing that he had 1 less onager gonna fire on him. And it did cause Alcaras to have to move back. So that was super interesting.
Yeah, it looked like Alcaras is starting to retreat a little bit. I'm not sure if his intent is to cede the hills here or if he's just regrouping, because he does have these elephants coming in from the back finally.
Yes, I watched yesterday's both some live and earlier today, and man, just he kept running out of orders before he could get the elephants up. It's just so hard to watch. Like, he was just like, I did all these things and these elephants are still back there.
Yeah, Carthage, I think big issue is that a lot of their military is not on this front line. So even though they do show as stronger, they don't have it in the right position right now to sort of defend this. But it probably will tip in Alcaraz's favor once he's able to pull everything forward. These elephants hit pretty hard, and he only has one. Oh, there's another spear coming down, but he's only got a couple spears here. So
yeah, those elephants can really wreck. These are the routing elephants, right? Oh man.
Yes.
They're so annoying to deal with.
Yep. We do see Babylon getting some kills here, though. Clearing off these forts.
Yeah, I don't think they have... Yeah, there's not much else they can push in with unless they plan on moving their onagers next turn. Like, that's part of the interesting stalemate here is he can kill a bunch of stuff, but then if he wants to move in with all these onagers, he has to give it a turn, and that's a turn things can attack you. See, and now he's got to keep that 1 Thracian from bothering him too.
Yep. Need to clean that up. I will be curious. I mean, I don't know if I don't think he knows that the elephants are coming. He can't see them yet, although he probably knows they might be out there because we do have strong culture in the capital, at least. So
yeah. And it's been strong for a while, so you got to imagine your opponent got those.
Yeah, a lot of slingers here. I think the elephants might do a little bit of number on those if they can get back there.
Yeah. I mean, these slingers are very well promoted, but not anything that's helping them that much defensively. Like, this one is, I mean, Eagle Eye and Marksman and Ranger are great, but if you're not standing in forest, that doesn't help you at all against the elephant.
Yep. Does sound like we have some religion spread too, which I think Babylon did go Judaism, so they'll need to spread it to start getting the advantage of monotheism eventually.
Yeah, that's true. It looks like they're getting 5 from mono right now, and they're getting 11. How many cities do they have? Are they at 12 cities? Okay, so they got all the way to 11 on pagan before they switched to mono, so they still have quite a bit more orders they can get from monotheism. I am way lower. Okay, let me boost that up then. Or just talk louder. We'll see.
I can turn myself down if I need to.
It's usually everyone complaining about me being too quiet. So, what do you think now, Scion? Any better? We'll see what he says. So it is funny to watch them still trying to eke out a little bit of economy. Like, they're like, I can have a few of my workers doing stuff. But obviously I can't have all. What has he got? I mean, Babylon has 18 workers. He's like, I can have like 5 of them doing something, but not 18 of them.
Yeah, I mean, that is sort of the balancing act you have to play, because if you fully commit to military too early, then you give the opportunity for your opponent to out eco you behind some kind of military push here that doesn't end up succeeding. So you kind of have to hedge your bets a little bit towards, staying competitive with them on the eco side, even if you are starting to push militarily. And I am interested how committed he is to pushing in with these. There's a Dedicadian.
Yeah, that one kind of felt like he was doomed from the point that he moved in. That guy wasn't getting out, but he was able to get most everything else back.
Mm-hmm. I mean, prioritizing kills there instead of trying to pull it back and heal can make sense. And those onagers are in a rough spot here, so clearing them away is kind of important.
Yeah, we still don't. I mean, the elephants don't have a whole lot to do with just this spear up here, but they're still holding back. Maybe still trying to surprise him. All right, I made some audio adjustments. What does everyone think? Still learning on the fly here. I'm not a seasoned streamer like some of the others.
Do you have it being fed just through the desktop audio?
Yeah.
So it might help to turn that one down a little bit, and then make sure that does your mic have a separate channel?
Yes, it does. I've turned me up and you down, so we're going to see how.
Got it. Okay.
How they like it. Sounds pretty good to snap. Well, that's great. I agree. I also hated my alarm this morning after staying up for last night's. And I might hate tomorrow's alarm, but this is going to be a great match. Oh, love just having that slinger around for that little extra kill.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to hold this. I mean, Babylon does have these onagers that are in a little bit of an annoying spot there, but
yeah, I'm not sure how to break it. Like, I don't know if Carthage has anything at the moment that they can pull up to knock any of these onagers down, because if those 3 fire at you every turn, I mean, whoever you put, like that one elite skirmisher is basically dead. And anybody you put in that spot is basically dead. So,
yeah.
I mean, I see why he put that there. He's sacrificing one of these lesser units, but oh, here comes some elephants.
Yeah, I think the elephants, there's a very nice route chain possible there if he can manage to find the damage, because he can just go through and How much do these do even? Yeah, I mean, they're doing 6 to. Okay, he's starting to build his own forts also.
Yeah. I was gonna say that fort one is 6, but these other two right now are like 10 and 11 currently.
Yeah. So I guess the question becomes, how committed does he want to be to trying to repel this versus falling back a little bit, but then you're risking Babylon pulling forward and taking your own forts on those hills and being very annoying there. So, and we did lose the Carthaginian leader this turn. So now we have a builder.
Interesting. Who was the previous one?
He had a judge.
Yeah, he did have inspiring, compassionate, humble judge. Yep. Just a humble magic practitioner builder. I mean, 4 wisdom, 1 charisma, 5 discipline's pretty good. But I don't think builder's going to do much for him now. I can't imagine him starting any wonders. Or
builder at this point is maybe not the most ideal. I mean, depending if he can create a line and wants to eco behind it, I guess a builder could still be kind of nice, but he probably has the majority of the workers he's sort of planning to build anyway. So
yeah.
And if we look, he's rushing out Master Officer. He's got a couple long-term spearmen getting built in these back cities.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Babylon's order situation has gotten a lot better here, and that's even without serfdom. But yeah, having both divine rule and monotheism up now has helped things out quite a bit for them.
Oh man, they took out that horse. This yeah, that guy we said was forfeit. And there's not a whole lot of risk unless those elephants come forward. There's not a whole lot of risk of losing these onagers. And if you start forting, like one's in a fort, one's going to be in a fort in a couple turns. I don't know, do you just send the elephants up there before this fort gets down so you can kill enough of them?
Yeah, that is the question. I mean, if we look at it, he only has the one spearman in the area. He has a couple being built, but once again, very long-term builds back here. Maybe is looking to rush one of them shortly. But we're still fairly eco-heavy back here. We have these 2 spearmen coming out, and then we have an Akkadian being built in the hunter seat. But otherwise, we're still focusing on specialists and specialists, a couple workers.
Yeah, the disciples. I get the disciples because you want the orders from the religion, but man, more workers. That's a lot.
I mean, if we look here, so Carthage has 21 produce and Babylon has 17. So they're not too far off, but Babylon does have a little. I mean, with this many sites, though,
yeah,
you're talking 11 sites. I think different people land on different numbers, but 2 per city site for an eco-oriented game seems pretty average to me. So
sure. I'm just kind of it doesn't like. I think even this one spearman in the front city, 320 to rush it. Okay, he could rush that next turn if that becomes a problem, assuming he doesn't use those civics for something else. Which
we do see another onager being queued up there too. So he is ramping up some military at least. and another Acadian. So yeah, he is transitioning to military here.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, and another back spearman up there in Ishnuna. Okay. I can see the transition. I don't know. It's very interesting to know you're weaker, but that it's Carthage and they bought a bunch of units and you don't know this, but a bunch of them aren't here up on the front.
Yeah, right. I mean, he does have his one remaining Acadian has steadfast and splash, so it can do a bit of damage. I don't know if he had many other units that had. So one situation where having steadfast even into the mid game can be helpful here.
Oh yeah, just wrecking those purchase units.
Yeah, the spearman has steadfast as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I thought he's gonna buy that. That's a nice tile. You can put a couple of onagers on those hills now. The one he just bought and the one next to the Acadian, and have another way to pummel these forts in Carthage territory.
Yeah, these hunter onagers too are quite nice.
So annoying getting sentinel while attacking their city area. It's just, man, it's a brutal thing to have to defend against. I wonder if Alcaras has considered buying the other two Thracians. I don't know. They're not great units, but he's got like almost infinite money at this point. Although maybe it's being saved for a wonder.
That was something that I had missed at the end of the stream last night. Was just how much money.
Oh, it's so much money
he had saved up. He can outright buy. Well, I don't know if he spent how much he spent here, but he can outright buy. Yeah, he's still got 11,000, so he can outright buy Mausoleum if he wanted to. Mm-hmm. I think when I checked, it was like 9,000 gold to buy it. So I poked around at the save after I finished the stream last night to see what I had missed, because it goes quick sometimes. So
it goes very quick. I watched some of his point of view stream, and he was so sad that his leader, his judge leader, was blinded, so he couldn't put it as a governor in that city that's producing the elephants, because he wanted to buy all these master and elder officers. He didn't have a single judge he could put in there.
I think when I looked, let's look right now. Yeah, so he has 3 statesman judges available right now.
Mm-hmm.
So he can be plopping them down. That's another use for his money. Although right now, I guess it's more military oriented, so maybe not where he wants to spend his build queues on these frontline cities. So, but he could rush out a couple things in some of these backline statesman cities if he wanted to.
Yeah, I think he's just pumping decrees out of this statesman seat basically infinitely now.
Yeah, trying to keep that order balance a little bit higher for the fighting here. And he has so many workers not doing anything just because he needs those orders for this conflict. Although Babylon at least didn't push in; it just took some pot shots with his onagers and Acadians there. But so backing up there, but not moving that onager. And another fort.
Another fort.
And he does have enough civics to get his 6th law online, which he does right there as I was saying it.
Nice.
Polytheism.
Interesting. I wonder. I don't even know how many. Does he have all 4 of his shrines out? I assume he does.
He did, but he built 3 of them, I believe, in Carthage.
Yes,
so they're all in the
yes,
one
did.
city. So he only has 2. But he is getting citizenship here shortly. So he could go. He could be planning to build out a lot more temples with polytheism here and just grab divine rule to balance out the orders.
Yeah, it did start 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 shrines. The water shrine. Yeah, looks like he started 4, 5 of them this turn. Yeah. So he said, "I don't have enough money. Please give me a little bit more money."
I mean, it will be nice when all of these, I mean, most all of these will be done in the next 4 turns when he grabs divine rule. Mm-hmm. So a nice little order bumps there. And if he saves all his civics for the next 4 turns, he'll be able to adopt it. That will also give him 7 law. And he does have, so that was one of the interesting things I noted too. He has a city, he has this frontline artisan city with his stronghold up. Mm-hmm. And it is already strong, so he'll be able to go straight to a citadel there once he has that 7th law online. By contrast, Babylon already has 7 laws, but I don't believe he has any spots yet where he can build a citadel just yet. He has the culture, but he hadn't built the garrisons and the strongholds already. Yeah, so
I see in Opus he's just getting the garrison going a few turns ago, and looks like a stronghold just got started last turn in Babylon. So yeah, he's still quite a few turns away, and those are his only 2 strong cities at the moment. Yeah, Traders is not exactly the city you prep for all of your military to come out of.
No, although it was going to be the culturally best city on this map with that with those 4 nets.
That start was insane. I'm glad they both took Traders, because otherwise it would have just been like, what are you doing?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so he moved one of the onagers up to the northern hill.
Yeah, that's able to hit this.
Yeah, it is.
Right there on the outskirts, or sorry, not even on the outskirts. Next to the city.
Yeah. All right. Scientific wants to know how long before Babylon can start wonder spamming. I guess it depends. He's got a lot of stone income, but not a lot of stone, like, stockpile, not very much money stockpile. And we have a very interesting setup where there are no developing wonders. So he's got to pick something here to put in one of his 2 strong cities. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like Carthage has a slightly stronger economy overall. I mean, Babylon has caught up quite a bit, but Carthage still leads on stone. They still lead on iron. They're somewhat balanced on food, but as far as wonder spamming is concerned, I think it will be. It'll take a little bit more effort, I think, or a lot of waiting in order to get the resources necessary, at least on Babylon's side. With the money that Carthage is pulling in, they could probably buy a few wonders or buy a wonder like every 10 turns, not counting their actual resource income.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess if the thing is that we're not even halfway in points. And so, like, yeah, you could start wonder spamming and you could get 4 of them out as Babylon. and then you're at 34, and then maybe there's 5 more points in here from cities that have grown at the time, and you're at 39, and you're still 20 points away.
Yeah, the he's gotten developing in a lot of these cities, but they're not. Most of them are not super high on the culture, so it's gonna take a little while. And I think depending, because I think the bigger point here is that Carthage is in a position to also contest wonders. So it's not like Babylon can easily just build out all the remaining wonders, particularly since it's so strong and legendary heavy, right? Like those are way more resource intensive. So,
Yeah. It would be curious to see. I assume Carthage is probably going to get to legendary first, so 17 years, and Babylon is actually it's actually 17. Wow. Okay. I wonder if they'll fight over any of these legendaries when they both get there at the same time. They've done enough.
Possibly. I don't know which wonder would you want to pick. There's not really any ones I would say are like must-haves.
No, there's not. I mean, I like the Heliopolis. They've both had their turns in polytheism and gotten some shrines out, but it's not like, when Kush puts every shrine in every city and you get a ton from Heliopolis. This could be, I don't know, 6 or 8 orders for either of them once they're done putting out shrines. Like that's cool, but that's really expensive for that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Heliopolis would make sense for them. Pantheon is okay. I mean, it's a lot of training and some civics, so that one can be quite nice, I guess. And then the Hagia Sophia, I mean, just helps with your discontent, which helps with your science. So that one could also be nice. I mean, I assume the next one that they're going to rush, either one of them would be Mausoleum. If you are going to go for that point victory, getting that huge culture boost to make it to where your cities can get to those higher culture levels faster will be, the most important thing.
I have to think that alcaras eco so well that it would be awfully difficult to wonder spam against them. Yeah, that's the thing. If now we're going after. Yep, got that elephant coming up here. He said, "I do not like your new onager placement. I'm going to push it away."
Nice. And he's in the woods, which helps with the range heavy complement of units up here. I guess Kothon could be interesting. You do have, the opportunity to use some ships to, maybe anchor in some places or harass some of these net resources here. If you're able to take out, say all these nets in the in either capital, that's going to really tank a big component of the gold economy.
Mm-hmm. I love, one, that he killed the elephant, and 2, did you see where that spearman came from? He came all the way from the north, and he's got this really great water highway. So it just, that's a beautiful time.
Yeah, super strong. That was one of the reasons I thought this sort of northern central city was going to be tactically important, because it will allow you to connect your sort of inner ring cities here to the front line and make it so you can reinforce very easily.
Curious how much one of these elephants can do.
assume he rushed that spear out too, because I'm pretty sure that was one of the ones that was
that was like 9 turns, and we haven't been in here 9 turns. Yeah. Oh, this elephant only does like 8 to these slingers, so you can't even get some good routing in here without a whole lot of other damage. Man.
Yeah. I think the struggle is that Babylon has pretty decent position here and the benefit of these hunter cities. So it's making that very tough.
Gross. It's so hard to go into these.
And he rushed out 2 more spearmen here.
Yep. Yep. He is not messing around when it comes to hitting these elephants.
A couple of Acadians in the next few years. Slinger. Although that might
slinger. Be. I mean, yeah, sure. You need units. It's funny when all these other things are pumping out stuff and you're like, I got slingers over here.
Yeah, he is still dealing with this rebel unit in Lagash there.
Yeah, what is his... Okay.
Or that must have been maybe a new one that spawned in the last turn.
Maybe? Let's see, did it spawn this turn? I don't think it's... Okay, it must have already been there. But he's got that family up to plus 168 now, so... Does he have slums in there? No.
I think he had a event with that, like the Queen, Rebel Queen or something like that event.
Oh, yeah, that one can be fun to deal with. Does he still show? They're similar in strength now. That's not a good sign for Carthage.
Yeah, and Carthage did drop down to naive too, so that means the science for Babylon is starting to really take over here.
That gap is getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, I'm curious what the remedy for that is over here in Carthage. There's units. Well,
so we have
spread your religion.
Yeah, 3 spearmen, 2 African elephants, and another onager.
Yeah, and these these poor elite nomad skirmishers that were bought to take these cities in the back and are still just chilling out back there. It's rough getting everyone.
Yeah, he's got. Yeah, at least this one. There was this one in Leptis Magna that was just standing outside of the city for a long time there at like 3 HP. So it's at least getting some passive healing there. Yeah, I mean, he has some military in the back here, but it's not. I don't know if it's military that will change the equation too much until he's able to upgrade it. But his training, I think, is the biggest factor here. Is he just doesn't have enough to he's got the gold for days, but he doesn't have the training to be upgrading all of these tribal units. And I'm curious if it would even be worth it. Is it more valuable to spend that training to assign some generals or to take some promotions on your new regular units instead of investing at this point in these sort of tribal units? So maybe that's why he's not moving them.
Yeah, they do feel like they served their purpose, and now every now and then they can be cannon fodder up front, but they're not the backbone of this army anymore.
I'm curious. Yeah, so he's got these peltists up here. They do 9 damage to these. That slinger there. Obviously, there's some woods and things that make the ranged units a little less useful, but
Sometimes you just need a pointy stick right now. Yep.
So 2 more slingers popping out. Or sorry, spearmen. two more spearmen that we rushed popping out. So we should have, I think, probably enough to deter these handful of elephants that are there.
Yeah.
We'll have
Acadians in 2 and 3 turns. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
I don't know. I feel like in this position, Babylon just feels like they are going to be just a little bit stronger. And I don't know if Carthage, can, even with a slightly stronger economy, I'm curious if they can manage to hold the line here. But I think one of the important things here will be if he can get to his 8 strength you use in a timely fashion, and maybe even upgrade all of the elephants he has here. That should give him a little bit of a power spike that might hold the line.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's working on the citadels yet. I guess it's probably just one in the vest. That would probably be the one he'd want to get, but I don't. There's a couple of workers.
Well, he doesn't have.
There. Did he not? Does he? Oh, is the 7th law about to come? I thought he was already at 7.
Yeah, Carthage. Okay. Carthage. Yeah. So he'll get citizenship in 2 years, and that will give him his 7th law.
Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, though, he's been using a little bit of civics, so he actually doesn't have the civics. Well, he might. It'll be close if he does save the rest here.
Well, if he does, they could literally be building citadels at the same time. In Babylon, he's got 2 turns till that stronghold is done. So he could start on 1, and let's see, he's got. He doesn't even have the stronghold in Opus yet, so they could pop out citadels at exactly the same time.
Yeah, if he was going, I will say, if Babylon was going to be going in that direction, I think we'll probably start seeing a lot of forest chops. It's a lot of wood.
It's a lot.
So we'll probably see some clear cutting happening if their plan is to get some Cimmerians online.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's not even close to forestry. I didn't realize that. So yeah, it's just gonna have to be chopping all the way.
Which, fortunately, this map has a decent amount of forest. Not amazing, but it has a decent amount. So couple good lumber mill spots. If you save those and clear cut the rest, because you got some nice rivers with forests along them, sort of throughout the empire.
Yeah, I think Babylonia just gets to hold the line here and decide, make Carthage decide if they're going to attack.
I'm curious if he will take a detour here and try to clear this Thracian camp. It's a little bit annoying. And if he got yet another hunter city down here, he'll have a very strong, sort of concave here on.
I think he is, because he's got a settler going in Larsa now. He started this turn, so.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yep. That will be a nice, beautiful concave, and especially if he can get those hills down by the Chambal River.
Yeah.
If he can put things on those hills without Carthage buying those tiles, that should.
He'll need to swap because he is now back on serfdom. So he would need to spend the civics to swap back to colonies to buy them. So
yeah, that's rough. Not a lot of civics going on there.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna be just shy of 400, unless he does something here to boost it up. Run a council or something. Yeah, he is queuing up a few councils.
I see. Yes.
So maybe he's trying to get that number up just high enough to get to 400 next turn.
More shrines. Is he building the same one everywhere? Yeah, he is. Just
the money shrine.
The money shrine, especially with more money for water tiles. There's a lot of these cities that have water tiles. Geez, this one in Utica is going to give him 50 gold. That's beautiful.
Also seeing some barracks going down, so trying to get that training economy up. Maybe the plan is to finish upgrading those tribals if he can. Or obviously just be able to spam more units to stay alive here.
You could turn that entire area into a Sentinel Death Valley. Yeah. Yes, he could. And I assume that one will be hunters also, and this will be just so annoying to deal with.
I didn't see. Let me flip-flop back here real quick. He is still on Babylon. That is still on colonies. So if he does get a settler down there and grab that city, he will be in a position where he could buy up some of these tiles, these hill tiles or whatnot that might be nice for him to have.
Oh, that would make this so hard to defend.
I wonder at what point you, if you're Carthage, do you cut your losses and sort of regroup? Because this is a bit of a wide open field here, but you could sort of have a tighter line here at Era. I'm just gonna call that Era for Era. You have a little bit tighter spot here and a lake here that is going to be tough to get around. So might be a little more defensible back here. Might be interesting to see if we see a bunch of forts going down somewhere in that area.
Yeah, and this onager just got moved up to where it can actually hit the city. And oh my god, does it do 8 damage to the city? Holy cow. Must be nice shooting from your own territory.
Yeah, I kind of feel like, I guess you either you're sort of in a position where you have to make that call now, right? You either need to commit to pushing this back so that they're not able to blast the city like that, or you need to fall back and regroup.
Yeah, he noticed.
That is a massive amount of damage.
Yeah.
Without even any other upgrades on it, right? Like that's just purely siege plus, territory.
Yep. Yeah, I think he's got it. I mean, I think this turn, he's got to decide to hit that onager or to back up. I don't think you can just stand here.
So what do we have? I mean, we have one African elephant popping out on the Carthage side. Still waiting for more spearmen, and we don't really have the civics to rush anything. So another onager shortly here, but it is a little I'd be a little spooked if I was Carthage here.
Yep. And it's like, even if you take your elephant in to move that onager so it's unlimbered, he's just going to die. Like, these spears up here are just going to wreck him.
Yeah, you would be, and the difficult part is he has onagers prepped to take its place, right? Like he's got one in Anat. He could pull one of these other ones down from this little southern hill cluster. Like he's building another one too. So, I mean, you could be committing to do enough damage to it to kill it, and then it's just going to get replaced, and you'll have to cycle again.
Yep. There's a ton of eco behind this for Babylon, which is, I guess, the way we're going to go. Like, you can surround this city and make alcaras make a move, or maybe end up taking the city, but at some point, I guess you're going to need to build some of these wonders if you're not going to take all the cities.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is gonna probably land in a brawl here in the middle, sort of slow push or a hard repel back. Because they both while the nice thing is that while you're doing military, okay, so he's backing everything. Oh yeah, he's backing it up to. Did he get? Oh, builder strength right here. Okay, so that is the one.
Oh, he's gonna rush the citadel. Oh man, that's great.
Yeah, that is a key strength here for having the builder is that we'll let you.
Is that just two of them, or can I just not tell how many are stacked there right now?
I think it's just two, yeah. Which I mean, I think it's I guess I didn't see when it. How long? I mean, he got the. Or when did he get the? I guess did he get the law?
He must have gotten it the previous turn.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
So that was where his civics went there.
Well, yeah, he only backed those up to upgrade him. He left everyone else up front, so I assume we're going to see some hits here. Jesus. Yeah, you think repair damage? That's probably the right call.
Buy some time here. Now, I guess the struggle is that if I hop back over to Carthage, he only has. Well, you have enough. 160, 300, 460. Yeah, he will barely have enough training to upgrade these 3 elephants.
Okay, that's nice.
And he has the eco, obviously, because he doesn't have the wood, but he can buy all the wood he wants, basically. So,
yeah.
So he'll be able to upgrade all 3 of those next turn.
Yeah, I mean, that is nice, but I still wonder, like, once you've done that, do you push this whole group of stuff that's in Anat? I don't see that happening with just 3 turded elephants, but
yeah, I mean, the problem is going to be, and we even have a 4 going down too, which gross. Is now it will be potentially. So Babylon goes first, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, so with turn order, that means Carthage will then be able to upgrade these elephants, and then the fort will still be 1 year away.
Yeah, it's still going to be rough.
I mean, Babylon has 4 spearmen in the area. And he has 1 being built on the back there. So I think the spearmen will still be, I mean, with only 3 elephants, I think those spearmen would be enough to sort of manage them, not counting, the rest of this here, right? He's got so many onagers and stuff that you would be probably going to lose them if you did try to do anything like push in with just those.
As Scion points out, he's also 2 turns from Doctrine, which means he can start Orthodoxy rushing with his orders that are getting better and better by spreading his religion. So yeah, he can start popping out some stuff really fast.
Yeah.
Things are about to get gross. Yeah, that would describe it.
It is interesting. So, I mean, I feel like Babylon had the quicker expansion at the beginning. Carthage, I think, struggled with the economy side for a few turns there. So they had to delay some of their settlers and slow down their expansion rate. And then he was also, Carthage, that is, was also much more focused on the economy, which, to be fair, he does have the stronger economy, but he didn't have all of the military production online at the right time for this assault here. So he doesn't have an easy way to sort of replace units and repel it. He does have, I mean, he's gotten most of his barracks online at this point.
Yeah, he definitely didn't. He even mentioned on his stream that he said his strength was I think he called it phantom strength, because he couldn't produce more of it. It was just all these bought units, and he didn't have the infrastructure to produce things.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we see 2 of these get upgraded. Oh, and he was 1.
Oh, are you
training short?
No. Oh, 1.
I mean, it'll just delay by 1 turn, but
yeah, that hurts.
If we look at these units, so one of these, I mean, it's actually doing 12 damage to this onager on the front hill there, which doesn't quite have a fort yet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's doing 8. But it will panic them, which will help, right?
Yeah.
So if you knock him out, hit him, knock him out, and then hit him outside of the fort. All right, and he is building a fort here.
Yep.
Behind the city.
Yeah, well then he must be committing to this. Finally getting some orders again, yeah. He must not be thinking about falling back, at least not yet, if he's committing more stuff in this city. Could inquiry rush his way to pikes? That would also be gross, Scion. I am kind of curious that Carthage is going for the goods boost. I wonder if it's just to cycle, because I'm having some more goods would be great, but you have 8,000 gold. If you need goods, you can just buy them. But this could be
something
else.
mean, if we look at his list here, I'm curious what he would be. He doesn't have anything targeted, but I don't know. I mean, don't know what he would be wanting to head towards. We have coinage, scholarship, steel combo.
Yeah.
I don't know what your answer is to this.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe his plan is to. If you, the problem is that he hasn't even gotten steel yet. So if he wants to go towards infantry square, he's going to have to go steel, battle line, infantry square. So maybe if he wants to go that route, he needs to try to cycle to steel.
Maybe. Does he even have? I'm not sure. Carthage even has a single warrior.
Well, they don't have. They don't. I don't think so. I don't think they ever built one.
No, just had a few slingers and bought a bunch of triples. Yeah, that's funny. I was like, he could upgrade this right into some axes. No, he can't.
So we're seeing across Babylon, stronghold. The one thing that Carthage does have going for them, although I don't think he quite completed it, but actually his road network is very nice. I think it's still in a work in progress, but his ability to move troops around within his empire, I think, is quite a bit stronger. But we do have this nice coastal highway, so all of these sort of coastal cities can move things around very well. But we do see the start of a road here in the middle of Babylon.
Yeah. I guess really if he can just get things to Larsa, like if things from Babylon and Nipper get to Larsa, then you can just go along the water.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the river from Babylon to Nipper, so this road here will get him to the coastal highway. Might see something also come from Sipar. Well, actually, he has the southern coastal highway now too. That he's sort of buying out pretty far here.
That's great.
So actually, he should be able to reinforce from pretty much anywhere pretty quickly too. So.
Oh, and he rushed that settler. So it should be out next turn.
I'm curious which units. I mean, I think he has a good lineup here already. So he's got a couple slingers here to the south. He has a spearman and Mari he can maybe pull down. Oh, we do have a Sword of a God.
Sword of the Gods. Yes, yes. Okay, and put that on a charged elephant. Yep, sure. That makes sense.
How? Yeah, this is doing 15 damage to these slingers. It's doing 12 damage to that Acadian.
12 to an Acadian. Holy cow. Yeah,
16% chance to crit too.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's gross. Can you imagine if you just crit one shot like a row of units.
Let's see. Let's see. Upgrade wise, he could go focus on this thing too.
Oh no, jeez.
I mean, that kind of. I mean, with the 4, with the 16 base just coming from the general, I feel like doing focus there would probably be kind of nice. Interesting. He did he move that on it? Was that onager just hanging out there, or did he move it back up there? I guess it's not in a hit range from anything.
Yeah, I think it was just hanging out there.
It's like, all right, I'm gonna finally take some shots at this slinger.
Oh, he's also he also wants his Southern Highway, so he's doing the builder by urban spam that you can do along the coast here.
Yes. We don't need colonies when we're a builder. With our economy, we can buy all the stone we want.
Yep.
Honestly,
he's gonna get those. He's gonna get those hills that were gonna be dangerous. So that'll be nice.
Yeah. Honestly, he could plan to go all the way out to make this a what's it called, a minor city or whatever.
Oh my god! If he did that just before Babylon got and took it, that would be so fun.
I mean, it would be smart. I mean, it's a relatively low. What is it, like 20 stone for each one of these? Like, he's got the resources to do it. And if he denies this, this triple hunter setup here, it would be kind of nice.
Mm-hmm. I'd be curious how many scholars there are in Babylon. That's a good question, Scion. Let's check it out. So we would like to look at some of these sages' cities. He's got one already in a city, one that can be placed. Does he have any others in other families? Nope, still just Hypatia. Oh, the king consort is also one, so you can put it in a trader's. He could do a few. Yes, I do think minoring this city, but I wonder if he knows he basically needs to do it now. And he doesn't have enough orders to get everyone over there for that.
But, yeah, I mean, if the settler's going to pop, and if I guess the question is, I assume Carthage, or sorry, I assume Babylon can see. No, he doesn't see it yet. So Babylon doesn't see the.
Oh, he doesn't.
Well, maybe. Oh, maybe he does actually. This one spot popped up here with this one worker.
Oh, it did, yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
The question is if he notices it, because he did rush out the settler, but then he'll need to divert units down here. Let's see, can he clear it? What would he need to clear this camp? I mean, he does have the onager hitting it. So I guess
onager does most of the damage. So
yeah, so actually, yeah, he should be able to do it next turn. The onager plus one of the slinger hits, and then you force march the settler right into place.
Oh yes, I don't know if Brack is asking for his own knowledge or for us to explain it to other people watching. If you encompass a city site, if you build all around it so it is entirely contained within your borders, it becomes a minor city, which I think is worth like 2 points and a little bit of extra, maybe gold in the city it comes from. But it also takes that site off the map so no one can build a city on it, which is what he's going for here. I don't think the points are really what he's going after. But you have to engulf the entire area of what in this case is 3 urban tiles. You have to engulf it in your territory. And yeah, that thing's going to be dead. Curious if the settler can get down here. Oh my gosh, the settler doesn't even need to force march because he's a zealot.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. Jesus. Oh.
Now he might want to. I mean, if he went a couple tiles to the left, he would have a more forward position there.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
The timing on that.
Yes, the timing on that is. It's a good thing he rushed that last turn. I don't know if he felt like he just needed to, or if he knew something, or if he just had an inkling. But yeah, that worked out.
Probably quickly buy up these 2 hill tiles there and maybe try to buy over to these other hills to the left as quickly as possible here.
Mm-hmm.
Did he still have... Yeah, he's still in colonies, so...
Yep. Thing is, what does he have to buy with without just plopping units up there to die?
Yeah, he'd have to move. I mean, I assume he'll move some units. He needs to move some units over here to kill things here too. So I guess Carthage can still deny some of these hills if he wants. I mean, I assume he will want to.
Mm-hmm.
A nice zealot kill there.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Now, the only downside is that he's left this central area very exposed right now.
Yeah, those 2 onagers could be killed pretty easily. It's just, what are you going to forfeit to do it?
Yeah.
He did spend... It looked like he had some civics earlier, but he spent them. So he did... Oh, no, he did get orthodoxy. Okay, that's what he spent them on. Oh, yes. That is... It's going to be very beautiful. I wonder if he rushed anything yet. This doesn't look like it.
I guess with that as the case, you could make an argument for going for Heliopolis to get even more orders to do even more rushing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're going to get there. It looks like still the same turn. So 9 for Babylon. And, oh, Carthago slowed down. It's 14. So yeah, he'll get legendary first if that's what he wants. It'll be his choice.
Do you have a sandstorm?
Yeah, that's annoying.
And then back.
Well, this has got to be. I'd be curious if Alcaras mentions anything on his stream about that city being taken right in front of him.
Yeah.
But he's got those hills. That's nice.
Yep. Might pull another worker down and grab that last corner there. If he really wanted to, he could push out to these two hills that are currently in between the two cities.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Why is this elephant going all the way up to Corrales?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Huh.
Doesn't have any ships or anything.
No. Hmm. Well, continuing to pump out, he upgraded his third one. He's working on a fourth turreted elephant.
We got another African also coming out in a turn.
Yep. This is insane. He has so many of some of these resources. What is he going to do with 1,800 iron?
I mean, sell it if he needs to, I guess.
Yes.
His economy is so strong. What is he? I'd rarely get to these in-game laws here.
Yeah.
Because there's like coin debasement where you can buy and sell orders.
Yep. I mean, autarky could be interesting. I mean, it kills your science, but getting to build with horses, camels, or elephants everywhere.
Mm-hmm. A holy war would be the other one, right? If he could start rushing with money.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty deep.
Yep.
Although he's only he has citizenship, so he could. I don't know if that's a smart play, but he could. Well, never mind. He has to get up to stirrups also. So no.
Yeah. It's kind of a. It feels like, oh, I'm close, and then you're like, oh no, I still have to get spoked wheel and portcullis and stirrups and things. Presumably, he doesn't care that much about because he doesn't need any of these mounted units.
Yeah, I assume he would rather focus on. I mean, it's an interesting compliment on the opponent, right? Because it's not like he doesn't have a ton of mounted, so you going something anti-mounted is not really it's just archers and spearmen mostly, so and some slingers. So I mean, axeman maybe is an option.
He had a choice of hydraulics earlier, and I wondered if having some ballistas might be helpful, but he didn't choose it, so yep. Babylon bought at least those two hills. This is gonna be quite the setup.
Yeah, if he gets an onager on this frontmost hill, he can hit the two forts in the back that he hasn't been able to hit yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious if I take a look. So military score, we're actually pretty even. Slight advantage to Babylon right now, but we're still fairly even on the military side.
I do like how they both, for like 4 turns, were even and growing at the same rate. Like they both shot up.
Yeah. Babylon has a decent orders lead. And Carthage's science has really just stagnated here. I mean, it makes sense. They need the build queues to be going towards military, but Babylon has still been slowly working upward since he is still building some officers and things. Although, yeah, actually a master, apprentice and master, apprentice down here to the south, apprentice. So yeah, he's still getting specialists on his side while maintaining this sort of military standoff. So
yeah, the fact that Carthage has basically not improved their science for almost 30 turns, it's basically been flat with a little dip down and back up, it's rough. Yep, and he immediately moves one of the onagers to that back hill. Let's see if he moves them to that front hill next turn. I don't think I've seen any orders rushing yet. Maybe once he's got everything he needs up front here, he'll have a few more left for that.
probably needing the orders to just do this setup in this new city and everything.
Yeah.
When Carthage lost their first leader, it really tanked their science.
Yeah.
They were relying so much of their science was coming from that leader. Which in a way, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, it's helpful. I feel like it can be. Well, for me, I guess I would say I could feel like it's a trap where I feel like I'm ahead, so I'm not committing as much effort towards that, only for it to just disappear in an instant, right? So like,
yeah, you feel like, oh, I'm covered. I can push some other things because I don't need these other specialists. I don't need this stuff. And then you get there when your leader dies and you're like, oh, I have basically no urban specialists and my science is total crap.
It looks like there was a rebellion event on Carthage's side too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's got a rebel in Cartina.
Oof.
Got 2 of them actually.
Yeah, that's rough. A spear too. Exactly the unit you don't want to see. So why are these elephants hiding in these other cities? Oh.
Nice.
Wow. How much is going to do that thing? Oh my gosh. 12 damage. Okay.
Just needs to find 5 more from somewhere else. Now, actually, yeah, these. Wow, these spears do. Why is it? I guess, yeah, okay, if they're on the other side, they're a little bit better with the. Yeah, I guess, I guess these elephants are still really scary, even with the spears, because these spears are only doing 3.
Yeah. And this spear has got. I mean, I guess some of these promotions aren't helping him, but yeah, these are some very gross elephants to face off against.
Yeah, I was worried about those spears, but looks like they're not quite. I mean, I guess if you commit all in on one of them, you'll be able to kill 1 per turn, probably.
Oh my god, the slinger does 1. That's so crazy.
Now they are a little bit. I mean, this one,
Yeah, this
obviously,
one
as the general.
Yeah.
The spears do 5 to. Oh wait, is that a turret? No, that's just an African. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. The other turret is still up in Corrales.
Is he trying to hide it?
I don't know. It is interesting.
Or was he expecting there to be like a rebel? Maybe he knew the rebellion event was happening, and it might, because he got these rebel units spawning. Maybe he was afraid they were potentially going to spawn in the city up here.
Maybe. I do like the additional forts. So many forts. Okay, how much can Babylon work on this 1 elephant?
Get money.
Nice.
Yeah, the struggle is that he only has 2 tiles in his territory here to surround that elephant. So he'll either need to first kill this peltist or doing a little bit less damage from the other side.
Yeah. I mean, this 1 onager does 5, but then you're still looking at 14 from like 3s and 2s at a time. It's gonna take forever.
Yeah, like I said, you're basically committing all your attacks to take 1 unit down at a time, which, I mean, probably still worth it, but did he attack?
He did. He attacked the Peltast with that, so he is planning on killing that. Okay. Yeah. Mostly you just don't want to leave it alive and set up a bunch of routes. So he's got to like find spots for these slingers that do no damage. I think that's 2.
Yeah.
That's like, it's gross. Yeah, maybe just kill all the other stuff.
True. Or you position your spears carefully to try to prevent a good route chain.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because Carthage still reads as similar.
Yeah.
But all his units are, I mean, I guess he has a lot of units in the back still here. He has a couple spearmen. That elephant he hit away.
Mm-hmm. This other elephant that's headed to work on rebels.
We can get money. Greater governor. Lots of still lots of officers. We have elders and master officers coming out too.
Yep. So many officers.
A couple spearmen. Interestingly, I mean, how many? I mean, I guess he's using all the most of the citizens he has. Well, this one sage has 2 citizens he could be building with. Yeah, he's keeping up pretty well. It's just interesting because he's building spearmen out of these sage cities and then building specialists out of his hunter cities. And
yeah. We just rushed a spear. Can we tell how we rushed it? I don't know. Previously done one time. He has done at least one orders rush in Mari, so it might have been this one this turn.
Yeah, I think it probably was. He had like 20 orders there a second ago.
Okay. He did a decent amount of damage to that elephant. There's a lot of spears here. I wouldn't feel super comfortable leaving that elephant there. No,
I mean he did his job. He pushed and killed that onager. So pull him back, heal him up. But yeah, these are doing 4-4-4-3. Okay. Can't take a promotion on here. Not really any good forests.
Yeah, I think that focus could be interesting. Yes, Sword of the Gods, yes. Okay, he took strike. That's pretty good too.
Yeah, strike would be, if not, focus or strike. I could see either one of those. I think he goes strike 2 as well. Although Highlander could be nice here because we do have decent hills, but the tricky part is if the hill's are already occupied, you're not getting the benefit. So you gotta. But if you could route onto a hill and then just go around the whole hill killing stuff.
Yeah. Call sword BS, but uses sword.
I mean, you can make the case that if it's in the game, as long as it's in the game and your opponent can use it.
Yeah. I can see both sides of that one. It's pretty strong. It can be a little bit game breaking, but I think if you get broken by Sword of the Gods, you were probably already on the back foot to start with. Not in every opportunity, but like if that beats you, it was just the last thing in a long line of things that were going to beat you. So But it is pretty strong.
I feel like very early it can be pretty busted. If you get it turn 20, turn 30 or something like that, and you have a unit that is just destroying all of these low, and particularly since at that point you're mostly infantry anyway, right? You mostly have warriors and slingers. This late in the game, it's maybe a little bit less. I do find it. I mean, they have the ability to disable things specifically for competitive, and that is a pretty like RNG broken kind of thing to get for how much of a power advantage it can provide. So we do have all this stuff coming down finally.
Yeah, I see all that. That's nice. Wow, he's getting a lot more orders. Was it just... Oh, wow, he went up like... Carthage went up like 18 orders in a single turn a little bit ago. Must have, I mean, he did have a bunch of shrines finished. Did he also switch?
He hasn't switched to mono yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Which, because he currently has Zoro, which how many?
Looks like
Zoros
4. So we still got some work to do if he wants mono to get that much for him.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, he does. It will cost a lot of civics, but he could also, I guess, flip to paganism since he has that already spread to most of the cities.
That's true.
If orders becomes the thing that is most important here.
I do find it interesting for Babylon to go for composite bow. Are you just going to chop a whole bunch more? Like, you're already using all of your wood on your uniques. Are you actually going to upgrade your slingers, or is this just on the way to something else? Because you just don't have any wood.
Yeah, and I don't know what it would be on the way to, right?
Yeah.
You'd need to get forestry to get to main land consolidation. It might just be simply for the specialists and the extra training output in some of his military cities to boost that in some more.
Could be.
But if we take a look right now, so Babylon has a city with 25 training, 21 training, and then we go 18, 16, 14, 14. So we're not quite the strongest training just yet in most of these. I mean, we are getting officers in several of these, but if we compare that to Carthage, Carthage has one with 29, and then everything is everything else is 16 or below. There's 3 16s, which he has. He has had this, I think, for quite a while. I remember he had this last game. He's got this one warlike governor in his artisan's seat. So it's giving 8.8 extra training in that city.
That's wild.
So helpful when that's where he's pumping out these turreted elephants. So I do find all these. I mean, he's still building more slingers.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe he is going to upgrade them to archers and he's pre-building them. But I mean, it is going to be a ton of wood.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would spend my wood on that. I guess slingers are a warm body to.
Sure. I mean, there are a couple here that I might want to upgrade because they've got such good promotions. But otherwise, like this new slinger that comes out in 2 turns, I have so much better use for my wood than upgrading that guy.
He hasn't queued up any more Cadians, it seems. So we're content with, I think, did we build, how many do we have at this point? Is it just, yeah, he's got 3 total.
Yeah.
Which with the, his citadel is about to finish in Babylon. So he will be in a position to upgrade them. I mean, he'd have to pull them all the way back from the front line, though, which is...
well, I mean, 2 of them are in... We're actually buying tiles down in the bottom corner of the map, so they aren't that far.
Oh, yeah, they are, aren't they? Yeah. Maybe he's prepping to have them nearby. Oh, and they'll be able to move. Okay, so he's completed this whole coastal highway, even from the capital.
Yes, he has.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's going to be quite the thing to be able to move them all around this water.
Yeah. Anything interesting? Air education. Carthage is about to have someone plotting against them.
Yeah, that's fun.
Got intelligent on one of our governors. Which he took righteous.
Took righteous. Interesting.
I mean, that can be nice to slow down the discontent so you're not.
Mm-hmm.
But cleared the rebels finally.
The leader elephant can be killed. Oh yeah, he's definitely down there on his own. Might be worth to roll a death wound. Yeah, I don't know if Babylon wants to go down there and kill it. Man, these spears do so little. Holy cow.
And 4, 8, 11. These slingers are doing one each. You'd have to surround with spears, I guess. Do you have another spear? He's got one up here. I guess you could pull the Acadian, maybe. Even the Acadian only does 2 damage to it.
That's wild.
I'm actually not even sure he can kill it. We have 3, 6, 10, 14. If you pull the Acadian, that gets you to 16. And then I guess if you're able to get 4 hits with these, this slinger does 2 actually. Well, does it do 2? Yeah, it does do there. I mean, yeah, I guess if you commit, what was that? 5 or sorry, like 9 attacks.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty big commitment.
Now, getting the potential to getting the Sword of the God off the field would be interesting to consider. One more year for another turtle elephant.
Mm-hmm. He's got a African waiting at the very corner of that city until he has enough training next turn to upgrade it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The downside, you have all your training being dedicated building units. You have none for
Mm-hmm.
for upgrades here.
He was actually negative a little bit ago.
I don't know. I can't. Does it just?
It's just I don't know what it does when you get below 0. But if literally every city is building stuff, then whatever your upkeep is, will just drain from your stockpile. Yeah, it's gross. Use this.
So reading chat here, looks like Lord Tolkien said it might be a trap to get Babylon's army out of position.
Could be. These guys are both definitely smarter than me.
It is interesting how close their military score remains, even though I don't know, for some reason Babylon's side just feels stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's just because they have the better positioning at the moment, or so much of the military is still Carthage's military is still needing to be brought forward.
This will come down to tactics and econ, or knowing alcaras mangonels in 50 turns. That would certainly change things.
Looks like Opus can drop autonomous rule.
Oh.
Or did they not, though? Oh, maybe next turn.
No, I don't think they did. Unless it's actually going to take effect next turn, but just say from that event chain, it just got 20 experience. I don't know, maybe they chose not to.
I mean, it is a eco-oriented trader city, so it's providing 10 science from autonomous rules. So I guess, maybe in that scenario, you'd just rather keep it.
Yeah. That's so much science from autonomous rule.
So I guess the question is, if they want to break the stalemate, I mean, we heard mangonels being mentioned, and we've heard pikemen being mentioned. Like, what is the path forward for them to?
Oh, the chopping. I guess he is going to upgrade some of these if he's doing all that chopping. Oh, he did. Oh no, he just. Oh, he used that to upgrade the Sumerian.
Samir, yeah. Yep. Yeah, he may be spending. I mean, it would have been nice if he had used some of his orders to get a nice little bank of wood going already, but
no, nobody is building the Kothan. I don't think Babylonia has the. I mean, they could, if they put their effort toward it, needing quite a bit of stone and wood, and their wood is being used for basically everything else. I think Carthage could build it if that's what they wanted to spend their money on, but it doesn't seem like they do, or maybe they just haven't yet.
I guess the other point is that even if you cross the bay and get behind them into this, this back line or something like that, like they both have really good mobility along both of these coastlines. So
yeah, I'm not sure what you'd gain from it.
And you could pincer attack something, or the main army or something like that, I guess. But I guess you get a few units in these back lines and harass, try to slow down the economy or something. But I feel like they just get caught and killed quick. Yeah, Science saying Babylon has the stronger economy, and I think that is true. Babylon's culture is also ahead of Carthage's now. Science continues to go up. Carthage money is obviously the one thing Carthage has going for them. And Carthage is closing the gap on orders. They're now within 5 orders of each other. But Babylon is now passing Carthage for stone.
Oof. Yeah. Yikes, that science gap. You are not wrong. It is, that science gap is gross. Incoming wonder spam, TikTok alcaras. It does seem like the way to do this. I don't think. Yeah, pushing into the Sentinel stuff is painful. I mean, I assume he's smart enough to know he's got to push into this at some point. But when is the real question? Like, this is all such a gross setup to try to get into.
Yeah, there are a lot of quarries going down.
Oh, that's a lot of quarries. He's already up to 200 a turn. That's insane.
So we could see Babylon gearing for those wonders now. That's really the only reason to be getting that much stone here.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I'm wondering about the monumental Buddhas. Not so much the spreads Buddhism, but if you need a point victory, I mean, Mausoleum's probably the top one, but after that, 2 civics or 2 culture per year per religion in all cities is not nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Mausoleum obviously would be the better of the 2 for culture specifically, but
yeah, at this point, you're probably trying to grab at least 4 of the remaining wonders.
Well, Babylon's almost at 30, so they're halfway there with only 1 wonder themselves.
Yeah.
We have 10 wonders left.
They are legendary in 4 turns. Will they have enough other stuff when they get there? Okay, if they don't spend the civics, they'll definitely have it. I don't know about enough stone for one of these. Like 1,800 is so much stone.
Carthage is building farms. Food economy is struggling with all the military.
Yeah.
A lot of econ on the backside here. Some mines, several mines. Which I don't know. I mean, he has plenty of ore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the ore per turn is not the highest, but he has so much stockpiled.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Getting more shrines as well. Looks like he probably started some shrines and then because he did flip to mono now.
Got it. Started enough more of them and then flipped.
That is true. I forget about the because Babylon has 3 of the religions, so he can also get 6 points just from his religious wonders. I don't know what you call them, special holy sites or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, seeing some of these archers come online really is spending wood on that.
I mean, so far it's the upgraded one, like you said, the especially promoted ones. I mean, his army was so slinger heavy that, and I guess from a defensive perspective, if you have these hunter archers just protecting in these cities, you sort of defend if he is going to be gearing up for this victory point rush, these will help make it a whole lot harder for Carthage to, interfere.
Yep. I fear, though, we are not going to see the conclusion this evening. I don't know if their plan is to stop in about an hour like last night or not.
Yep. Get to part 3, part 4, part 5. If they go victory point direction, I think it would drag on a bit here. Got these Cimmerians moving forward.
Jeez, they were in his capital at the start of this turn. The amount they can move is so gross. It's wonderful if you're Babylon, but it's just watching these things pop up halfway across the map.
Yeah. Movement is so strong here for being able to reinforce quickly. I mean, the Cimmerians can do 7 HP to these elite peltas on these forts. So,
dang.
I mean, what if you get right up in their face at least?
Mm-hmm.
Still doesn't do much to the turreted elephants, though. even the regular, like even the regular one's not even the, the one with the leader.
Mm-hmm.
It's only doing 4.
Yeah. Wonder if I can do. Yeah, I can't do that much. Oof.
Let's take a peek. So family opinion on Carthage's size is decent. Got 2 happy families or relatively happy family, and then our statesmen are just a little under. Babylon is basically the same position. 2 families that are both friendly, and then one that's just a little over in the positive. So
yeah, that's nice.
Sage, so many Sage cities means he's got a lot of discontent there. It's going to make them harder to keep happy.
320 discontent. Yeah, wow.
And Statesman is the same issue for Carthage, right? He's got 420 there for so many Statesman.
Yep.
Settlements.
420. Jeez.
I mean, when you consider all the negatives there, it's impressive that they are only -5. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're right. That statesman opinion is painful. They're losing out on so many civics. I feel like they've got most of their units. I guess this turreted elephant that came out, a couple of those need to get up there, but like most of everything is up in the front now for Carthage. I still don't know if it'll be enough, but
I mean, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turreted elephants. I mean, those are pretty beefy. Mm-hmm. Could be a little, particularly like Babylon is splitting his units between sort of the northern and southern sides here. So if you got to surround and got some, routes or something like that along. Couple of these he does have the units pretty spread out. Maybe you could get a 3-unit route chain in the northern side here, but
yeah, it'd take a lot of work. But you could kill the two archers and the onager. But I mean, everything else down here is so. I mean, the spears stop the route. The archers and slingers aren't really near each other in the south.
which giving Nick credit may be intentional, right?
Oh yeah, no,
hopefully it's intentional.
I
yeah,
I hope it's intentional.
It leaves some, it leaves a scenario where you might get one unit just surrounded and killed, but you're not losing a chain of 3 or 4 or 5 of them.
Mm-hmm. I do think it's funny that he built those forts on the hills and 3 of them are unoccupied because they just get shelled by all the onagers.
Yep. I mean, at this point, he has just what? He has 3 onagers. Carthage, that is.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
If you take these, it could be interesting. I mean, the Cimmerians do 5 each to it from 1 tile away, or 8 right up in the face. But I think someone mentioned in chat there's really no advantage to pushing for Babylon, because I think Babylon has the econ advantage now.
Mm-hmm. And the positioning advantage. They can just sit here.
So got spoked wheel, steel. Could go hydraulics, coinage. Did go steel.
Okay.
Which
do they have? They don't have anything marked, but this would not be surprising if it's on the way to infantry square, if that's the ultimate goal here.
Yeah, I think that would make the most sense for the Carthaginian military complement, because these turreted elephants are the biggest sort of fear factor for you, right? Mm-hmm. So if you can directly counter them and hold this line, you don't seemingly have too much to be worried about for a while here. We are getting 2 more onagers out in Carthage, continuing to build turreted elephants in the artisan's seat. Spearman, but he is diverting a little bit to getting these more officers, so which will help the science and the training. So,
mm-hmm. And a rushed Fisher. That's interesting.
Gotta get that food. Actually, that's the one on the culture and money tile.
Gotta get that money, of course.
I mean, if there's one thing that's been keeping Carthage afloat here, it's their gold economy. So.
Oh yeah. Babylon is spamming inquiry 3s with orders. Just like Scion said.
It's 120 science each time.
Mm-hmm.
That is, that is almost doubling his science output per turn, right?
Yeah. And it's about to get better. Babylon's a couple turns away from being legendary. So then it's Inquiry 4s.
Got Polis marked.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. I was like, do they finally have land consolidation is marked? Okay. All right.
Curious the goal there. I mean, science being the concern. I mean, I noted last time there weren't a huge number of grove resources on the map. There's a few, like maybe 6 per side.
Mm-hmm. That is interesting. I mean, it's not for camels or elephants. So I guess maybe just groves, or I mean, I wouldn't think you'd be rushing to Manor unless it's on the way to Bodkin and that's where you're really headed. But then why not just mark that?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows he's scientifically behind, so he might just be trying to identify places he can start to eke out a bit more science.
Mm-hmm. Hydraulics is reasonable. You can get a little science from that. You can, I mean, I think Ballista would fare pretty well against all of these spears.
Yeah. That could be a good option right here for sure.
Did he just finish drama? Are we finally getting music? That's wild.
Turn 68.
Yeah. Okay. Well then. Yep.
That is one of those things I do wish was an option, because being completely silent, particularly in these multiplayer games where most people won't pick drama, maybe even ever.
Yeah, it is you do get a lot of nice bird sounds and stuff. But the music is better. Here come the elephants. All right. It does have 2 more onagers and 2 more spearmen all showing up next turn.
Which will help. Babylon did jump ahead a little bit in military score, so
yeah,
keeping those keeping the balance of power.
it is funny to watch the point where they were about the same and have stayed about the same, even if that science is not.
I mean, even with the less science between the turreted elephants, and he has sort of the key units, right? He's got the spearmen, got a 5 strength unit on the field. Like, he's got enough to keep up for the moment. Now, as soon as Babylon tries to translate that science into some of these higher strength units here, right? I would be interesting if he's going to go infantry square, if we start seeing a few more axemen being pre-built, or does he just wait until, or sorry, not axemen, I guess the spearmen can all be upgraded too, right? So
cartography is an interesting choice.
Could be looking to get ships out. Or could be trying to get towards mangonels.
Maybe. Those would be super annoying here.
Yeah, if your goal is to just hold this line super defensively, that would be.
Oh, geez. Sentinel mangonels. Oh, God.
$240 stone per turn, and we are banking almost 1,000 stone so far. So will be interesting if we get a wonder here in just a minute. Well, in a old world minute.
Yeah. Wonder how many orders. It only takes 28 orders for that next inquiry. And yep, he sure did. Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, and he's going legendary next turn.
Yep. Be curious to see if he plops down a wonder right away. 1,200. Yeah, he won't have that much money, so it might be a couple of turns. Unless he really loves the Via Recta suit, but
I am surprised. I mean, if his goal is to get points, I would think you would get Mausoleum as the next one, which he could have done at any point here, really. And then if you are Carthage, do you see the direction it's going and just go ahead and deny that?
Yeah, I don't know. He spent a lot of that money he had saved up.
He did, yeah. But he's still getting 1,000 per turn, but he probably doesn't have he doesn't have enough to just plop it down right now for sure. I mean, I guess how much could he get off of selling all this iron though?
A lot.
Could get almost 4,000 for the first. It'll decrease over time. Yeah, maybe somewhere around 3,000 for half of it. Probably still not enough, but he also doesn't have the civics for it at the moment anyway.
Yeah,
so
the civics have been quite the problem.
Which, given he has statesmen, I mean, it's although his statesmen have been not super friendly for a while, so
yeah, they're up to plus 100. That's beautiful, though. That's quite the boost.
Much better.
Yeah, he shoveled some luxuries in there.
Yeah, I mean, no pearls. I guess wine and olives. I think I remember seeing olives on the field here.
There isn't one, maybe? It's by the Jerwan.
There's wine over here too. So he has access to both of those if he wanted to feed those. And he actually, I mean, he has access to, he's already improved a gem here, but he hasn't needed or bothered to send it yet, or to get it, put a specialist on it yet. There's always been something more important, I'm sure.
Oh. Definitely trying to get enough units out here.
Apprentice monk, apprentice acolyte, apprentice officer. Definitely scaling. He is up to 105 science. The science is moving upward again.
Mm-hmm. He just unfortunately doesn't get to order rush an additional 120 science every turn.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. I mean, Babylon now has a almost 1,500 science lead total.
Yeah. I like that all the fighting they're doing is that one onager hitting Carthago Nova every turn, and then it's just repairing.
I mean, you're denying that build queue.
Oh yeah.
So it's one order for a whole build queue out of commission. So
okay, what are the laws on each? So Babylon is getting their orders from Mono and Divine Rule. Looks like 12 and 10, pretty good. Orthodoxy to rush with. Colonies and Constitution. Exploration, slavery, centralization. I guess that's 9 science, but I guess his economy is good enough. He doesn't care about all this vassalage usage. Slavery, though, that's an insane amount of resources.
Yeah, 12 city sites.
Yeah.
Interesting. He hasn't. I guess I'm curious if he's about done buying tiles, because he could flip back to serfdom
and get even more orders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think he needs the civic, particularly if he's going to start building wonders here. He needs those civics. So
yeah. And on Carthage's side, we have very similar. He is running serfdom. He does not yet have what is this? Doctrine. So he doesn't have tolerance to orthodoxy, but pretty similar setup. He's getting only 5 from Mono in Carthage and 11 from Divine Rule. Yeah, he hasn't spread that Zoro quite enough to keep getting more out of this. Okay, 29 orders. Oh, still. Did he rush another one this turn? Or is this still that previous turn? Oh no, Babylon is. Oh, but it's still an Archive 3. Okay. Oh, he's rushing the Archive, not an Inquiry. Got it. He must have spent some of that stone because he's got about the same amount he had last turn.
Mm-hmm. We do see lumber mills going down. I mean, yeah, lumber mill, quarry, lumber mill, quarry.
Well,
Getting
there's
a couple.
a garrison and a barracks and a courthouse. Okay.
Yeah. Courthouse is kind of interesting. It's another specialist slot.
Yeah, I mean, is he out of? I mean, he can do an acolyte. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he just desperately wants some more civics.
No chancellors and no spy masters for either of them yet.
Yeah. Spoked wheel does not seem to have been high on anyone's list.
See, we're getting ranges down, or a range down. Yeah, a couple ranges. Getting a monastery, Odeon. Lots of ranges. So trying to get that training up here.
So many ranges. Yeah, and he's not anywhere close to forestry, so this is just gonna eat down all. I mean, he's gonna be at like -20 to -25 wood a turn when these all finish up.
Yeah. I mean, at 1,100 gold per turn, though, I think.
Yeah, he can afford it.
Yeah. Which is kind of, I mean, so much of that is, I mean, our queen does have 7 disciplines, so that's helping.
Mm-hmm.
And then our 2 trader cities are over almost 600 of that.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
But it is interesting because Babylon has the same trader cities as well, but their gold economy, at least, well, it's actually picked back up. It's up to 750 again. I think it was down quite a bit for a little while there.
It was.
And Babylon is 600 itself on the Babylonian side.
That's crazy.
How did he get? I mean, he does have. Did he build just more? I guess he just has specialists in almost all of the nets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he also has. I think he has all 4 nets in his city.
Yes, that's true too. Yeah, there's a net that ended up in the Statesman city down here too, and he also doesn't have any. Carthage doesn't have any fishermen in his pearls here, so. Which actually he does have. If he did that, he'd have pearls to give to those 2 families. I guess I missed out that was the resource here. As opposed to dyes. So many units just sort of hanging out here.
I know. Both of them are just having this piles of units looking at each other. Well, are we going to hit each other? Nah, not today.
This is the exciting content people come to New World or Old World for.
Yes, yes, it is. How will the stalemate in the center of the map resolve? By someone building some wonders.
Still haven't seen anything pop yet. We are at 1,200 stone on Babylon's side, so if we wanted to, we could drop the mausoleum, but we don't yet have the civics.
Yeah, the civics. Always the civics. Archive 4 rushed.
So I'm curious what the, it is science per turn.
Yeah.
But I feel like rushing the inquiries would give you more direct value, right? Because if your goal is to get deeper.
Yeah, I would think so. And also, I feel like I would rush it. I mean, your governor's only 42, so it's not like she's about to be gone. But, like, I'd rush the inquiries while I had that governor. I could rush these things later. But, I mean, maybe if everything only takes one turn, the order you do it in doesn't matter a ton.
Yeah, and I guess there isn't another scholar governor available, right? So
there does not seem to be, no, sadly. Nope. Oof. That being your only one is rough.
Yeah, that's out of all of his families, that's the only scholar he has. It's quiet over here on the Babylonian side since we don't got the music yet.
I know, it's so quiet.
Let's see. We have civics are staying pretty close. Babylon's getting quite a bit more training per turn, which might be because they're not having to build quite as many units in their culture is about 1,400 more for Babylon. Science we talked about a lot. Orders stay, Babylon's got about an 8-order lead still, and just 250 orders total over the game. Food, Babylon has a nice lead now. I think Carthage is spending so much of it.
Yeah.
Carthage also bumped their iron back up again. They were sort of in a similar spot, but Babylon is now spiking very heavily on stone. But their totals are almost identical, so they're basically the same amount of stone over the whole game right now.
That's really close. Wow.
And military score seems to stay pegged. Like,
Nope, can't.
Start.
No separation.
Slight pull ahead on the victory points for Babylon, though. And Babylon does have a decent legitimacy lead, getting 4 extra orders. Really 5 right now, I guess, because of rounding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess you get decimals.
There's so many units lined up over here in Carthage. I don't know if his plan is to go at some point or just be ready. He's just got so many.
I'm assuming he's going to do some kind of timing wins. Because if he, I mean, his 2 avenues here is he's got to compete on points. Which I don't know that he currently has the eco to do it. He doesn't have the stone economy to contest too many of those wonders. Or he's got to try to find a power spike advantage. But, Babylon's, potentially vying for a similar power spike advantage. So I don't know what breaks through this right here. The science advantage that Babylon has right now would be the big thing of it, not being able to overcome that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're getting Odeons down. So maybe starting to think about culture. But I don't know where that takes you. Maybe just to get more cities that can build our turreted elephants. I mean, we do have that one is pretty close to going strong. So we have 2 cities on Carthage's side that are just about to go strong.
Jeez, what did he do to go up 30 science in the last turn? Babylon was at 157 and now they're at 189. Well, now they're at 196 with some stuff they've done this turn, but the graph is a turn behind. That is...
I mean, yeah, a lot of this... I mean, the specialists in the Sage cities are really valuable, right?
Yeah.
So you finish 3 specialists in the Sage city, you get 9 science. Like, it's pretty powerful. Urban specialists, at least.
Yeah.
Which we're about to finish an apprentice officer. Got acolyte. Yeah. Lots and lots of lumber mills.
Yeah, I do think it's funny the stonecutter to push the borders in to get all these other arid tiles.
Now we did get that composite bow, but other than upgrading a few of our archers.
Yeah, we have a bunch of slingers still.
We don't see ranges going down really just yet.
Maybe because he decided he didn't want to wreck his wood totally. He had to get some of these lumber mills down first.
Yeah, fixing the wood economy will be pretty nice. It's always that balancing act of when do you, because with Babylon, you have wood being the thing that is critical to you. Mm-hmm. Although, I mean, you can make a case here that, I mean, the the Cimmerian archers are not really a direct counter to the thing that's most painful to you, right? These turreted elephants.
Yeah.
So,
and he stopped. Maybe it's because he was low on wood, but he hasn't really gone for more of them. He's like, I have 3. Well, I have 2. Did he get that other one back?
no, it's still an Acadian sitting there.
Okay. Did he take one home? Why is there one at home? Oh, maybe he did build another one. Or
yeah, I think he did have a couple being built at various times.
Got it. Okay, so he does have 3 and 1 Acadian. Then, yeah, it doesn't seem like he's in a rush. He's not pumping them out continuously like the elephants are coming out from Carthage. So it's a lesser part of his game than the elephants need to be right now.
Right. Now maybe the wood will allow him to start building them again. Because beyond the elephants, you do have, all the regular military back here that they will do pretty decently against. This Cimmerian here can do 15 damage to this. Well, it's 3 strength nomad skirmisher that's just hanging out there. So,
yeah.
But they're doing 5 to these peltas in these forts. So you can use them to clean up the stuff, but feels like you do, you do have to be concerned with the elephants, because we do have a lot of spears, but they just don't do enough to them individually. Like, it's so many attacks to take just one elephant down that feels like you would want to get a stronger counter to these elephants.
Mm-hmm.
Which we have. Yes, we have 6 turreted elephants now.
Dang.
5 onagers. 5 spearmen.
And 2 slingers.
Compared to Babylon, you just have a whole wall of slingers that is out there.
Yeah.
Buddha's been a theme, I think, for Carthage. He's getting even more farms down.
Yeah, these elephants are eating through all his food.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I wonder how long to stick with centralization. Like, maybe it's just because it takes civics to switch and it's expensive. But, like, vassalage could save him 45 food a turn right now.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think probably the civics just are a little sparse. And I guess you can make a case. I mean, he has been scientifically behind, so maintaining what little amount of science you can get out of centralization, at least for Carthage's side, is maybe more important. I don't know. I can build more farms, but I can't.
Yeah, you can't exactly just pull science out of the earth.
with getting all these ranges up, I'm interested. It might tip the training scales into Carthage's side. Although we did see a lot of advanced officers going down, so the advanced officers on the Babylonian side might offset the lack of ranges yet. And we're sitting at 4 cities above 20 training in Babylon right now.
It's pretty nice.
Go back to Carthage. We have 4 above 20 with 2 of them at 19, and one of them is at 37 now.
37. Jeez. Those elephants.
This one city has basically just been spamming turret elephants nonstop with that warlike governor. So, Babylon does have a couple at 18. So, but it does seem like training has tipped towards Carthage's favor here. So, I guess the main point is whether or not the resources to keep producing out of all of them are there.
Yeah, that's not food wise. Gonna need some more food.
I mean, food is up to 11 gold.
Jeez.
In fact, all the resources except for iron are. And interestingly, like as much iron that Carthage has, Babylon is sitting at 0.
Yeah. Like, I'm not concerned. Did they switch? No, they're still running slavery. They just have absolutely no mines, I guess, or very little.
I mean, you need what, a little bit for. And with his army, it's just the spearmen, basically, right?
Mm-hmm. Another inquiry rush. Jeez. So gross.
So I guess once he gets hydraulics, he could even prioritize some of these ballistas.
Mm-hmm.
Curious of ballistas. I mean, his military isn't super infantry oriented. Carthage's military isn't super infantry oriented, so ballista doesn't seem like it would be the play.
Yeah, I think right now ballista is only helpful for Carthage to use against Babylon.
Yeah. Which we see. So both of them are working on?
No, I don't think so. Let's go back.
Okay. No, it's land consolidation.
On land consolidation. Does he have anything marked? No. Okay. Doctrine. Carthage has doctrine marked. I guess he'd like to get in on this order rushing.
I mean, interesting. He's taking the free horse archer and passing up on his free turreted elephants. I mean, I guess it's it's going to take him, 5-ish turns to do that one, the turreted elephants.
Yeah, guess he just wants to cycle to get to the other stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that was a huge spike on science on Babylon's side.
Mm-hmm.
Babylon went from 157 to 189.
Yeah.
What did they do to?
Not sure. But it's gonna... I guess there's not that many groves, so he's not gonna be able to supercharge it with land consolidation, but...
Guess it's just all. I guess it's mostly just getting specialists out.
Mm-hmm. Tons and tons.
It's showing at 204 now.
Jeez.
So as much as Carthage is trying to catch up, he's keeping his lead by a healthy margin there. We're almost up to 2,000 more science total.
Dang, yeah. Okay, what does he go for next? Oh, he wants the free ones. Okay.
I mean, that is 3 years for him, which is a lot more manageable.
Holy
big old earthquakes here.
Yeah, that's a massive earthquake.
I also got I guess, looks like he got a free chariot at some point. Or did he just get it now? He has one routing unit of his own.
One routing unit, baby. That's all you need. Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
It's got a couple spears to the north, a new onager coming out of Uruk. Cimmerian by the capital.
He started on the Hagia Sophia. Put the Cimmerian on top of it just in case.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so we went for that one.
Yes. I mean, 2 happiness levels. Not bad.
Yeah. It's a pretty big science boost, right? You're going to be, that's 10% in every city.
Mm-hmm.
Of which basically all of our science is coming out of cities right now.
I also like that he's doing a bunch of councils.
The downside to the earthquake here is just all of these pillaged.
Oh,
so much pillage.
9 pillaged improvements.
He's already repaired a couple of them. I think it was at 11 or 12.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And then, yeah, the earthquake, the earthquake is a tough one because economically it's painful because not only do you have to spend turns repairing everything, but then most of your workers are hurt. So you need to spend turns healing the workers.
Mm-hmm.
You're losing basically 2 turns worth of production out of a lot of your workers.
Yeah, that can hurt. And this is one of the biggest ones I've seen before.
Yeah, it's covering like 60% of his cities here. For having so many cities, that's a lot of cities.
Yeah.
That's funny. Carthage has a scout just sort of hanging out in the water back here.
Yep. Just checking things out.
Hamlet going down.
All right.
Have lots of farms. Have some farms going down also on Babylon's side. Still lots of lumber mills. He was fortunate. There was quite a few good lumber mill locations. He has a few more here still that he can build.
Yeah, he's got that up to 72 wood a turn. It's pretty good for where it was 4 turns ago.
Yeah. I mean, if you take 6 workers building an 8.5 lumber mill everywhere, you can get that up pretty quick.
And he was taking that free unit just to be able to hopefully draw doctrine, and he got it.
I guess at this point, since we're not using our orders to do any military action, we want somewhere to be spending them all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. We have a Rising Star ambassador.
Oh, my gosh. 97 family opinion. Holy cow. Yeah, family's a little happier. Oh, she is also the head of one of the families. Yeah.
I guess our statesmen were kind of low there, so even with that. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know if you've noticed the little notes Alcaras leaves. He just put one down for turn 78, super daughter ambassador.
A daughter who's a rising star too, eh?
Yeah.
And the heir. Can you be? I mean, I guess you can be.
A rising star leader, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. Does that go away once you become the leader? I don't know that I've ever. I know that they can. I know there's a scenario where they can try to like kick you off the throne too, I guess. So
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had this happen. What was the event that caused them to be rising?
She would have made a really good governor too, but with the family opinion of the statesman, it makes sense because even with that governor, statesmen are barely
only barely positive.
Discontent is at 480. I feel like it might be nice to get those fishermen out so that we can get some pearls to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's also, what was it, 50 of it is the missing pearls.
Mm-hmm. It looks like he put down the Kothan, or he put down the tag for the Kothan, so maybe he wants to get it soon. He's gonna need a couple of turns worth of civics.
Yeah. Needs some shopping, stone, yeah. But money. He has drained his money pool quite significantly here.
He has.
Spending what he gets. And Babylon's money income is not terrible either, so.
No, and it's about to go up. He's putting a harbor between 3 of those nets with fishers on them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's going to put another 120 a turn in there.
Man. Yeah, that's a beautiful harbor spot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, for fun, it would be interesting. What does he have? In a non competition setting. Just go coinage now and spam out the rest of the money buildings in Babylon just to see how obscene you can make it.
Yep. That'd be great.
I mean, Babylon science graph is pretty daunting.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it went down a little bit. Look at that. Oh, darn. I get the feeling we are not going to see whatever push Carthage might think to do tonight. That's a lot of units they've got lined up, though.
It is. I mean, Babylon has a lot there too, though. Now, we do have some pretty decent route chains set up here, though. If we include a worker there to the south, you could take out 4 slingers and a worker. Definitely could do some damage if you were the aggressor here, which when you're this even, being the aggressor is kind of a big advantage here because you can get kills and reduce their damage potential before they can even retaliate. So and these up to 68 orders.
Yeah. That was nice. I didn't check. Still behind. But yeah. Closing the gap. This is so many orders.
It looks like they are going to stop soon.
Okay.
Nice, consistent 3-hour sessions.
Yeah. It's a good time. I did think there was going to be some more fighting here. They just both kind of figured out where the stalemate was and drove right toward it.
Yeah. They didn't see their opening and got satisfied with their sort of defensive positioning. I don't know if this southern city that Babylon grabbed here, if that hadn't been taken, would it have changed the calculus a little bit here? Particularly if Babylon had managed to buy up and get these hills and everything to themselves, or sorry, if Carthage had managed to buy up and get these hills themselves, then they have sort of a concave against these central hills.
Yeah, that could have been very interesting.
My understanding is Alcaras is a very conservative player. He doesn't push without a good reason to or a good advantage.
Yes, that is also my understanding. He's got a very good feel for when he's got an advantage and when he doesn't.
I mean, we're sitting at 7 turreted elephants now. 6 onagers. That is, I mean, he's still at 5 slingers, or sorry, 5 spearmen, and then a few, random tribal units. So, yeah, a couple slingers. So the vast majority of the military right now is just turreted elephants, onagers, and some spearmen. But if we look at Babylon, they did not surprisingly focus too much on their own spearmen. They have obviously some, but 7 spearmen on the Babylonian side. So 7 spearmen against, would I say 7 turreted elephants?
Yep. Feels poetic. So many slingers, though. Jeez.
Yeah. Which I think Science said defensively slingers are still quite good even later on because with the Sentinel bonus. So that may just reinforce the hold the line and build the wonders. All right. Looks like they're saving.
Excellent session.
Yeah. A little bit of fighting, a lot more eco. Pretty much how the first session went. A lot of eco and then a little bit of fighting.
Yeah. I'm not totally surprised, but I do think it will be very interesting next session. I wonder when we'll get that.
Yeah, we'll see when it's scheduled, and hopefully we'll get to see a little more action here in the middle. Should be fun.
Be great. Awesome. Thank you for hosting, and thanks to everyone who was watching.
Have a good one.